Japan's ancient spirits, the yokai, were historically tied to deep forests. Today, they have rooted themselves into the concrete and steel of the modern city. The Kiyotaki Tunnel serves as a literal bridge for this transition. Built over layers of human suffering, feudal Japanese soldiers died violently here centuries ago, and modern laborers perished under grueling conditions during construction. Drivers report figures materializing in their rearview mirrors or standing directly in their headlights. These apparitions often carry the distinct shape of centuries-old warfare, bleeding the violence of the samurai era into contemporary traffic. Yokai moved into the city's infrastructure because the human trauma and fear that births them simply changed shapes. Rapid modernization paved over the old world, but the expansion of tunnels, trains, and highways provided these entities with a highly efficient, high-trafficked hunting ground. In the blue-tinted light of the city streets, these legends manifest as physical threats that feed on the anxieties of urban life. Kuchisake-Onna, the slit-mouthed woman, haunts these crowded areas. She approaches victims wearing a standard surgical mask and demands to know, "Am I beautiful?" In Japanese cities, surgical masks are a routine sight used to prevent the spread of illness. The legend weaponizes this mundane public health practice, using the anonymity of the crowd to conceal a predator in plain sight. Other entities are born from the machinery of transit itself. Teke Teke is the spirit of a woman severed in half by a train, now tied to the platforms and tracks where she died. She stalks these mundane spaces by dragging herself forward on her hands and elbows at unnatural speeds. Those who cannot outrun the sound of her approach are sliced in two, mirroring the mechanical violence of her own death. She is the embodiment of industrial violence, a human body destroyed by heavy machinery, returning as a relentless, machine-like killer. These monsters are terrifying, but they are limited by physical proximity. Because they exist on the street or the train platform, they can theoretically be outmaneuvered in the physical world. The internet erased the safety of geographic distance. Digital entities bypass the front door, manifesting directly on the screens inside our homes. The Red Room curse spreads through an inescapable pop-up window and a digital questionnaire. Once completed, the screen displays a list of the victim's friends and family. By the next day, the user is found dead in a room literally painted in their own blood. This digital legend is grounded in the 2004 Sasebo Slashing. An 11-year-old girl murdered her classmate following a dispute involving online bullying, a case that shocked the nation. During the investigation, it was discovered the young killer was a fan of the Red Room flash animation. The boundary between digital folklore and real-world violence had effectively collapsed. These legends represent the specific terrors of the modern age: cyberbullying, anonymous voyeurism, and the speed at which harm can achieve a viral spread across a network. In the digital era, the predator is already inside the house, waiting behind the screen, where there is no geographic escape. Surviving these entities requires an understanding of the specific cultural logic they operate under. To survive Kuchisake-Onna, you must use societal scripts against her. By calling her average or claiming you are late for a meeting, you force her to adhere to standard Japanese social courtesy. She will apologize and walk away. Teke Teke offers no such interaction. As a manifestation of a mechanical accident, she operates without logic or societal rules. There is no logical countermeasure. Survival is a matter of pure chance and speed. The Red Room represents a total digital trap. Because the interaction is the curse itself, the only survival protocol is absolute abstinence from the initial pop-up. The spirits of ancient folklore never vanished. As our environments changed, these legends evolved, filling the empty spaces created by our modern lives. Our societal fears dictate the shape of our monsters. We built the tunnels, the transit tracks, and the networks, providing the very infrastructure that now